Does he suggest at sunset? Does he suggest at sunset? I'm about to go to work. I'm about to go to work. Shouldn't the funeral be held in 2 hours? Shouldn't the funeral be held in 2 hours? Are your grandparents the announcers? Are your grandparents the announcers? The dog chased the ball in the garden. The dog chased the ball in the garden. Both parties must come to a mutual agreement. Both parties must come to a mutual agreement. Can't we forget? Can't we forget? He brushes his teeth before going to bed. He brushes his teeth before going to bed. Shouldn't they be lumberjacks every day? Shouldn't they be lumberjacks every day? Can I say every week? Can I say every week? Eye contact 10 years? Eye contact 10 years? Not everyone is cut out for this kind of job. Not everyone is cut out for this kind of job. They have to wear a helmet when riding a bike. They have to wear a helmet when riding a bike. They have finished their homework. They have finished their homework. Not everyone has the ability to understand complex concepts. Not everyone has the ability to understand complex concepts. Did he address the year? Did he address the year? Should we study for the exam? Should we study for the exam? Shouldn't he always kiss? Shouldn't he always kiss? He has been fixing the car since morning. He has been fixing the car since morning. He needs to find a new job. He needs to find a new job. They will play football in the park. They will play football in the park. Can it connect to 5 a.m. earlier? Can it connect to 5 a.m. earlier? Is his half-brother a golfer? Is his half-brother a golfer? I don't know your friends. I don't know your friends. I should not create. I should not create. How long have you been in the country? How long have you been in the country? My bag is bigger than yours. My bag is bigger than yours. I am currently studying English. I am currently studying English. Is his friend a manager? Is his friend a manager? Can I return an item if it is broken? Can I return an item if it is broken? I want to learn English. I want to learn English. The children were playing in the park when their parents arrived. The children were playing in the park when their parents arrived. How much does this cost? How much does this cost? Is their spouse a developer? Is their spouse a developer? He likes to watch romantic movies. He likes to watch romantic movies. The party preparation took all day. The party preparation took all day. He fixed the computer. He fixed the computer. You don't have to worry about that. Everything will be fine. You don't have to worry about that. Everything will be fine. This is a beautiful car. This is a beautiful car. If I had more time, I would learn to play the guitar. If I had more time, I would learn to play the guitar. I crawled in the city. I crawled in the city. The playbook outlines our strategy for the game. The playbook outlines our strategy for the game. They were having a party when the police arrived. They were having a party when the police arrived. Take into account. Take into account. Can't I connect right away? Can't I connect right away? He hates studying. He hates studying. I'm not going to eat until I finish this mission. I'm not going to eat until I finish this mission. Do I arrest? Do I arrest? Must buy. Must buy. Mary and I are going to the movies. Mary and I are going to the movies. When do I clean my room? When do I clean my room? 18 years old. 18 years old. Can't install at sunrise. Can't install at sunrise. Car red. Car red. My family is working. My family is working. I think Tommy already mentioned the problems. I think Tommy already mentioned the problems. Can they lock weekly? Can they lock weekly? Were we monthly tilers? Were we monthly tilers? We shouldn't be interested after 3 p.m. We shouldn't be interested after 3 p.m. There aren't many opportunities for advancement in this business. There aren't many opportunities for advancement in this business. Hit. Hit. The legendary rock band performed for hours. The legendary rock band performed for hours. Do you have to play? Do you have to play? Is your stepdaughter a bailiff? Is your stepdaughter a bailiff? He couldn't have suffered for 1 second before. He couldn't have suffered for 1 second before. Her brother-in-law is a hairdresser. Her brother-in-law is a hairdresser. But I didn't see the ing at the end of the verb. But I didn't see the ing at the end of the verb. He just graduated from university. He just graduated from university. We should avoid consuming processed foods. We should avoid consuming processed foods. I will program the right thing. I will program the right thing. Why do you work? Why do you work? Can't I judge often? Can't I judge often? Do you dress at dawn? Do you dress at dawn? Have you ever had coffee in Turkey? Have you ever had coffee in Turkey? Can it renew sometimes? Can it renew sometimes? I want to learn to dance, she said. I want to learn to dance, she said. Armchair. Armchair. It's snowing outside. It's snowing outside. Will she be a housewife? Will she be a housewife? We visited our grandparents at the weekend. We visited our grandparents at the weekend. We must miss. We must miss. Can you lend me your car for the weekend? Can you lend me your car for the weekend? Mary is our QA team. Mary is our QA team. He could have helped you with your homework. He could have helped you with your homework. Shouldn't we disappear after 4 weeks? Shouldn't we disappear after 4 weeks? I'm going to the movies with my family. I'm going to the movies with my family. Beetroot tuna. Beetroot tuna. May not kick. May not kick. I could wear. I could wear. Can you lend me your phone charger, please? Can you lend me your phone charger, please? Near here. Near here. I'll wait until you're done. I'll wait until you're done. She's going to make a cake for her birthday. She's going to make a cake for her birthday. His aunts were brewers. His aunts were brewers. Isn't he a doctor then? Isn't he a doctor then? He wouldn't just arbitrate. He wouldn't just arbitrate. Rarely can't he be a watchman? Rarely can't he be a watchman? Sounds so complicated. Sounds so complicated. You don't listen at night. You don't listen at night. Are your kids rappers? Are your kids rappers? Also take a look. Also take a look. The report's findings suggest that social media can have a positive or negative impact on children and adolescents, depending on how it is used. The report's findings suggest that social media can have a positive or negative impact on children and adolescents, depending on how it is used. He must not forget to feed the cat while we are away. He must not forget to feed the cat while we are away. They met for coffee and took over each other's lives. They met for coffee and took over each other's lives. I ate some cheese with my crackers. I ate some cheese with my crackers. She was baking a cake in the oven for her daughter's birthday. She was baking a cake in the oven for her daughter's birthday. Should advance at sunrise. Should advance at sunrise. Rarely wear. Rarely wear. Was her mother a porter? Was her mother a porter? He was not alive. He was not alive. If we set off now, we can make it to the concert in time. If we set off now, we can make it to the concert in time. She likes to dance in the rain. She likes to dance in the rain. Should I buy a car? Should I buy a car? Is that your car? Is that your car? We usually don't ignore it. We usually don't ignore it. There are many words that I don't understand. There are many words that I don't understand. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. He quietly rides a bunny. He quietly rides a bunny. Were there uncles senators? Were there uncles senators? Although it is a difficult task, we can overcome it. Although it is a difficult task, we can overcome it.